I'm pretty excited about this moment to share with you as we get ready to celebrate one of our nation's leaders, but as you read through his passages, just a true mentor, not only for me, but millions around this world, Dr. Martin Luther King. I want you to know that every day here in Missouri City, that the staff here in the city council in the city is working and fighting for you to make sure that we fulfill your needs with your tax dollars, and we address any of the injustices that may be in your life, everything from social justice to economic justice, and as we affront this COVID virus, making sure that everyone here in Missouri City has a fighting chance to be successful the next day. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and go Missouri City.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Sterling, Missouri City Councilwoman, District A. Thank you once again for allowing me the opportunity to wish all of you a happy Martin Luther King's Day. Martin Luther King Jr. captured the entire world. He was a diligent servant to all. He quoted, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." I serve my community in Missouri City because I have a heart for serving. As we embark upon MLK Day, let's drive out the darkness, focus on the light, drive out the hatreds, and focus on the love for all. For the time is right for all of us to live in love and serving one another. To all of you in the great city of Missouri City, happy MLK Day.
Hey neighbors, it's your council member Jeffrey L. Boney, and I am standing in front of the Freedom Tree, and it's my honor to talk about the legacy and the historical significance of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on his day as we celebrate it every year, this federal holiday. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is an important figure. He is such a historical hero of mine. He was a man of faith. He was a man of dedication. He was a man of conviction. And those are things, as far as values, core values, that are important. He was a man for the people. He sacrificed, he led by example, and he's someone that we should all look at as a role model and example of how we should commit to fighting for our people, advocating for our people, and doing the things necessary to make a difference and an impact in this life. Everybody didn't agree with Dr. King, but there are a lot of people who followed him, and he set a blueprint. He gave us a blueprint as to how we can make an impact and a difference in this world. So I just want you to join me in honoring the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on his day.
Today I'm here with Pastor Rivers from St. John's Missionary Church, a church that was founded by free slaves in 1869. On Monday, we observe Martin Luther King Day. We celebrate his birthday and we honor him for his unity and his fight for civil rights.
I would like to just take a moment to say something about Martin Luther King. We know that he marched for justice and unity. And one of his quotes that I like is, "The time to do right is always right." And when we learn to do right, brothers and sisters, in Missouri City, we can have a better union together, because Martin Luther King marched for oneness. He marched for unity. And there's a quote that he said, "Darkness will never dispel darkness. Hate will never dispel hate. Love will dispel hate." Thank you and happy MLK Day.
I'm here under this symbol of freedom, our freedom tree, to express praise to the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sitting under this symbol of freedom, I would ask that you give consideration to the words that can be found in our Pledge of Allegiance. Those words at the end of the Pledge of Allegiance say, "One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." I believe those were words that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would bring to all of us. We need to come together, and that was one of his main goals. So with that, please go forward and let's bring praise to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you.
Today we celebrate the life, the legacy, and the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I am honored to be standing here today, and as I think about Dr. Martin Luther King and what he's done for so many of us of color, he literally gave his life so that so many of us can be where we are today. When I think of him, I think of the words equality, I think of peace, and I think of unity. We are able to live, work, and play in unity today because of him. Although we've come so far, we have so much further to go. So today, we honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his birthday and all his contributions.
As Missouri City celebrates the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., it was our honor to share the significance of his leadership with City Council members and city leadership. I'm excited to recognize this federal holiday and to share one of my favorite quotes from Dr. King. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. As your mayor, I want to thank all of you for your support and partnership as we work together to combat the challenges of COVID-19 in our community. We're focused on enforcing guidelines that protect your families, healthcare professionals, and our first responders and city employees who are working on the front lines to keep our city safe and strong. I promise each and every resident of Missouri City that you are a priority, that together we will continue to build a strong local economy, to celebrate our diversity, and to bring about unity and peace for all. While you observe this sacred holiday, spend time with your loved ones and remember to mask up, social distance, and enjoy our beautiful, safe, and scenic city. Thank you, Missouri City. God bless you.
What is in your life's blueprint? This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And whenever a building is constructed, you usually have an architect who draws a blueprint. And that blueprint serves as the pattern, as the guide, as the model for those who are to build the building. And a building is not well erected without a good, sound, and solid blueprint. And I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your life's blueprint. Number one in your life's blueprint should be a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you are nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth. And always feel that your life has ultimate significance. Secondly, in your life's blueprint, you must have as a basic principle the determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. And once you discover what it will be, set out to do it and to do it well. And I say to you, my young friends, that doors are opening to each of you. Doors of opportunity are opening to each of you that were not open to your mothers and to your fathers. And the great challenge facing you is to be ready to enter these doors as they open. And so I would urge you to study hard, to burn the midnight oil. I would say to you, don't drop out of school, and I understand all of the sociological reasons why we often drop out of school. But I urge you, in spite of your economic plight, in spite of the situation that you are forced to live so often with intolerable conditions, stay in school. And when you discover what you're going to be in life, set out to do it as if God Almighty called you at this particular moment in history to do it. Set out to do a good job, and do that job so well that the living, the dead, or the unborn couldn't do it any better. If you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley. But be the best little scrub on the side of the rill. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. For it isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are.